Hey everybody, Adam from Atlas Gunworks. So the debate is on between the Apollo, which is a new gun here in 2024, and the Athena. This Athena's got a cool chamber flag that we're about to release to the public, but the chamber flag lets you rack the guns and dry fire them without any problems. So we're excited about that new product coming soon. The Apollo is an evolution of the Athena. So the Athena is the first Atlas gun to get a red dot system. Now pretty much all of them have that, but 6-7 years ago, that was red dot systems were just brand new on the market. The Athena is the absolute Atlas do anything gun. So it's amazing on the range. It does not have any barrel porting. So you don't have that feature. But aside from that, it's a 4.6-inch gun that's designed around 9mm. We built this gun around 9mm cartridge. We don't make it in any other caliber. It works phenomenal. The evolution of the Athena comes in as the Apollo, and the only difference functionally between these two guns is the porting, right? The aesthetics look different, but the porting is the only functional difference. The porting works amazing, and this gun is flatter and softer in every way. It's better than this gun, but the porting has a couple of limits. There's really just two. One is that some competitions are going to not allow the porting in a standard division, so it would put you into open class or put you out of or not let you use it at all. So if you bought this as your first Atlas gun, you're not doing competition shooting, and then you wanted to get into it, it potentially very much limits you. And there are some divisions in most sports that would allow this, but you're then racing against guns that are set up quite differently with compensators and other things. And this gun would still be very competent there, but it is a limiting factor. So if you're ever considering competition, you probably do the Athena. The only other issue with these is if you're taking defensive classes and you're doing shooting where you're drawing and shooting directly out of the holster, you're going to get some flames coming out of the side of the gun. It's not a lot. If this is the side of your shirt, instead of being here, you need to be here, and you should be safe. So it's not the end of the world, but it does change. If you're doing a lot of defensive draw and shoot from the side, then I would avoid the porting. That used to be a huge problem with 357 SIG. Even if the guns weren't ported, the flames coming out the front were so vicious that you'd catch your shirt on fire. Really doesn't happen with standard ammunition in 9mm or 40 cal. So those are the only two reasons not to buy an Apollo. If you're a range guy, or you're shooting open class in 3-gun, or you're shooting, the IDPA, I believe right now is allowing these. That rule could subject to change all the time over at IDPA, but if you're shooting something other than USPSA or some of the derivative sports that are very similar to USPSA, that would put you in open class again against the compensated guns. Except for that, the Apollo is a straight winner in this battle of the two. Now, otherwise, the guns are the same. Triggers, grip systems, recoil pattern, minus the porting, all going to be the same. Both 4.6-inch slides, both have the RDS plate system. So I shoot a bunch of competition. I would own the Athena first, because I'm shooting limited optics a lot. So I'm going to shoot the Athena for my normal deal. I don't have one yet, but I'll get one short enough when we have a blem here or something of an Apollo to shoot 3-gun open. And this is like the best 3-gun open. It fits in a regular holster. There's no comps. There's no nonsense. Both these guns love factory ammo. There's nothing crazy to do to them. You just put ammo in them, shoot them, have fun. So if you're competition or you're doing classes where you're going to shoot right out of the holster, we're going to do an Athena. And I think this is a classic gun. You can't go wrong buying an Athena. But if you want that little bit flatter, little bit softer gun, the Apollo will amaze you. Hope to see you guys on the range soon.